WICCI's celebration of Women's Day. My name is Neelu Issar Bhardwaj. It is my immense pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful program. Today we have women from all over the world. We have women from USA, from the United Kingdom, from Sydney, Australia, from Kenya. We have women joining us from the UAE, from Dubai, from Abu Dhabi. So I hope you all stay with us and enjoy what these wonderful ladies have to say about Women's Day. Point. Let her be imperfect, whimsical, irresponsible, boorish. Let her be lazy, fierce, opinionated, loud, flabby, ungroomed, and venturous. Let her be unpredictable, unprepared, impractical, but above all, let her be happy. Be bold, be happy. Before, be you. Happy Women's Day to each and every one of you. Empowering this is our next speaker, Harita Mehta from Sydney, Australia. Harita absolutely magnifies being a special woman. Harita is a media person, a writer communicating. She's a worker and a motivational speaker. Harita has a bachelor's of law from Gujarat University and also has a diploma in journalism. She has been the special correspondent for Gujarat Times. She has the Lions International Golden Award. Ladies, I present Harita Mehta, who will be talking on choose to challenge. Are we actually challenging? She's questioning if we are actually challenging. So Harita, welcome. You are on mute. Mute.
Okay. Sorry again. Namaskar सभी लोगों को जो भी हैं यहाँ पर आप सभी को रात के ऑलमोस्ट 12 बजे सिडनी से वेरी गुड इवनिंग सत श्री अकाल आदाब और जो भी पूरे व्यूअर्स हैं whosoever the listening, all the soul sisters, all the male who are supporting, who are encouraging women, everybody is over there. Being a media person and being a community person, the first thing what we do every day and night is questioning. So today is like choose to challenge. It's trending across the world, and we have asked so many things. There are so many challenges, and we decided choose to challenge the issue. But going through that, listening to so many of the things, the question came into my mind: are we actually challenging? Actually, are we focusing on some of the micro issues what we come across and we just take it as a very normal? But in a future, if you take that things, that issues can grow apart. Let me start from the my thing. The first thing, as my previous speaker says, and I 100% agree with them, that women have a special power, and especially the Indian culture, if you look back, we have a history of very empowered, very strong leader, strong warrior, strong administrator, strong women. It can be enormous, like name the person and you feel that. But looking from there in today's era, we can just find the women whom we can count on our fingertips. So the first thing is, are we going towards development or are we taking steps forward? I'm just questioning this. This is not my statement, but this is very important where we need to question. Let me give you a simple example. My name is Harita Mehta. So I often come across with the people here in Sydney. I'm not criticizing, but this is a minor thing I'm questioning. The first question come across, oh, you're Mehta, what you are? And I always say, I'm a human. I'm a woman. I am a power source, and that whatnot. So then it comes across. Oh, what should we say? Should we say Jai Sri Krishna? Should we say Jai Janendra, or should we say something? And should we? And I say, can you please say me Namaste? And then again, after 10-15 minutes, it will come back and they will say, but Mehta means you are so and so, you belong to so and so caste. These minor questions which we may face each and every day, even if you live in India or if you live across any state, any nation in the globe, you might have faced it. We just ignore it in a day-to-day life. But do you think this question is just to be ignored? This is the challenge I am giving as a human being, as a woman. I want my identity as a Harita. I do not need any of the caste, creed, gender, any other definition with me. I'm Harita, I'm a human being, I'm a woman, I'm living. And that thing comes from the family. If we talk about gender equality, if we talk about the gender biases, if we talk about n number of issues women are facing, this starts from the home. And this is a very micro questions, micro incidences I am sharing. COVID has put us, all of us, in a situation where we are somewhere homebound. We start. And as I question, are we going forward or are we going backward? I was reading one of the interesting piece and I was trying to find out what the magazine, what the newspaper, what the TV serial, what the drama was very famous during this pandemic time. I found very interesting outcome. It said when the children are not around, the adults, they used to see the sexual exploited kind of thing. And India and the Indians across the world, their favorite television series was Nagin. This was the source. I found it on the internet, even if you can Google it. I was wondering, what was that in the Nagin serial that you made it as a most favorite watchable TV? Don't you have so many other things to watch? We have so many important books, so many programs, so many discoveries going on. Still, the topmost serial was Nagin. That really raised the concerns. What kind of entertainment are we seeking for? What kind of things we are going towards or sharing it? This is not the way I think just lead to the development. I'm again not making a statement. I'm putting a question mark here. Also, I come across in the recent time, like the women who take a stand for any of the reason, any of the subjects, any of the questions, any of the issues. The social media is nowadays open for everybody, especially for the trolls. The trolls don't troll the lady on what she is standing for, what she's thinking for. And somehow they have forgotten how to talk and how to behave with a lady. In Hindi, it says Tri Dakshinya. Somehow we all have forgotten, or the world has forgotten this thing. India and Indian women need to teach that lesson, to teach the lesson of Sri Dakshinya to the world again. This is what I believe, 100% believe. Because the trollers, they don't see that the woman can take a stand, woman can raise the opinion, woman can speak up the mind, woman can think, and woman can question. So the troll is going on the other way, right? And in the troll also, there are always the bad words about the mother or a sister. And the bad thing is, the woman is not coming out and fighting against the troll and saying, hey, you can't use our names over there, no matter what you think or what are you doing. You can't just ignore the troll over there. The another issue, as many of the previous speakers have also raised, the domestic violence, the sexual harassment. In a recent time in Australia, I come across with some of the very disturbing news. The high school students, especially the girls, they have raised the concerns that how the boys, teenage boys, going in a high school, not in a uni, the high school, they are doing the sexual harassment to them. There were so many of the submissions, so many of the evidence come across. What kind of society are we building? In our house, I just want to question, do we sit with our boys and just explain how do a girl feel? How do we respect that? Have we ever talked with our boys asking and saying about the consent before they do anything? Have we ever spoke about the importance of the consent? I think we need to rewrite this chapter here. If the women are doing, it's great. But I think the ratio is very down. We often hear that, we are treating our girls as a boy. What about a boy as a girl? Have you ever heard this statement that I am treating my boy as a girl, making him sensitive, making him compassionate, making him kind, making him understand? No, we don't. So that is another responsibility as a woman to make this life, to make this future, make this world a better place for other women in coming generation. We need to start this conversation from our house. And if we can't do that, we don't have a right to challenge anything to the world, because the first step starts from our house. How many of the women, they say, oh, you come and cook with me or help me with the household chores? No, we don't say that. If the boy come and they help, the husband come, help, it's okay. But it's not very normal. And even if they do, we say, oh, wow, they have done it. And if we expect, and if we say, oh, they have done it, then we can't talk about the gender equality, or we can't expect the equality. Again, I'm not making a statement, but I'm just putting the question mark. Are we really challenging the things? Are we really accepting the things, or are we really doing something to make the things better? And there are so many of the questions to go for, but I'm ending with that we as women need to question the things to us, because we have a power to change our family system, to bring the change among the people in our life. Once we can do it, we don't need to do anything, because a family changes, it changes the whole world. And then when we celebrate International Women's Day in coming years, we never have to have this kind of theme, choose to challenge. But we may have a themes about the very much positive thing, happiness thing, happening thing, and developing thing. Thank you so very much for the opportunity. Once again, very happy International Women's Day. It's not a day, but like we celebrate birthday, it's a special day. Like we celebrate anniversary, it's a special day. So I believe Women's Day is a special day too. Thank you so much for giving me this platform and the opportunity. It's so good to come across, to meet all the women across the world with this platform who are joining us live and who will see the post video. Thank you so very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Harita. Very, very nice to hear you talk. So I understand that I aptly introduced you. And thank you so much for reminding us to keep challenging.